Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you feeling happy? I hope you are having a good day. Here we are now live on YouTube, English Addict, out and about. I have decided to come out and enjoy some of this beautiful sunshine. We don't have much good weather coming over the next few days. Tomorrow, apparently, it's going to rain a lot. So I thought I would take an opportunity. I thought I would grab my chance to come out and say hello to you, which I am doing right now here on YouTube. I hope you are having a good Tuesday. It feels very strange being here on Tuesday, but I am here. And I hope you are having a good day. But where am I? Mr. Duncan, we can't see your lovely, lovely smiling face. Where is it? Okay. Seeing that you ask me so nicely, here I am. Hi, everybody. This is definitely Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? I suppose I should also ask the big question, can you hear me? Can you hear my live stream? I hope you can. If you can't hear me, then I will try to use sign language, even though I don't actually know how to do it. I will just do a test. I suppose I should also ask the big question, can you hear me? Can you... Oh, yes, it looks as if I am coming through nice and clearly. Lovely. So here we are then, something different today. I thought I would try something different. We are talking about the English language, and as I just said, I decided today to take the opportunity. Sometimes you have to take the opportunity. You have to grab that thing when it comes your way. In English, we often talk about taking an opportunity, finding your chance in life to do something. It is not easy, by the way, to do that. Sometimes you have to wait a long time before your chance comes along. Other people seem to have chances given to them at every opportunity, whilst others, like me, we have to wait for a very, very long time. For those wondering who I am, my name is Duncan. I talk about English. I hope we have some viewers today, because it would be very nice if you are watching me right now and you want to say, hello, hello, hello. It's very nice to see Mohammed Al-Habishi, also Zero. Hello, Zero. Is that really your name? Zero? It is a very interesting nickname. Vitas is here. Davi is here as well. If break in the transmission, don't worry. There might be the occasional problem. Sure that the connection is constant. So if I sometimes disappear, please don't panic. It just means the connection has been interrupted. Today I thought we would talk about opportunities and chances that we might get sometimes. It is, of course, possible to get a chance, to get an opportunity to do something. It doesn't always happen. As I said a few moments ago, sometimes we have to wait a long, long period before anything comes our way. I do remember when I was young, I had all sorts of ambitions, and I would imagine most people do. Most of us in our lives have some sort of ambition, something that we would love to do if we had the chance to do it. An opportunity might come your way. Something might be offered to you in some form or other. And of course, if you are very lucky, those things will come very easily. I have to say, in my own life, they haven't. I'm not here to tell you my sad story, but I would say that I've had to wait a very long time in my life to find my way and to search for those opportunities before they disappear. The only problem with opportunities is sometimes you have to wait for them to come along. And of course, the other thing to mention is quite often opportunities will occur at the same time. You might find more than one opportunity coming along in your life. The live chat is very quiet. I don't know why. Everyone is so shy today. Don't be shy. Give it a try, or else you will make me cry. And that would be very sad. We are in a beautiful place today, by the way. This is about a couple of miles away from where I live, and this is part of the area called Much Wenlock in Shropshire. I said last week, not many people know where Shropshire is. Wait there a moment. Have I disappeared? Just a moment. The problem with doing this, you see, is you have to make sure you are ready for the weather. The weather can do anything. It might be sunny, it might be hot, it might be cold, it might suddenly start raining. So you always have to be prepared for whatever the weather brings your way. I think that's better. That's better, Mr. Duncan. And I can also see that the signal is much better as well, which is always good news. So the place I'm in is in the countryside, you may have noticed. You may have also noticed that the internet connection will come and go sometimes. So please bear with me if it does. Sue Hill is here as well. Hello, Sue Hill. It's nice to see you with me today. English Addict, something different for a Tuesday. I was sitting in the house this morning and I thought to myself, I'm going to go outside and take a walk. But besides that, I think I will also do a live stream as well. If you are learning English, please let me know on the live chat. Do you enjoy learning English? Do you like learning English? Perhaps sometimes you find it difficult to do. Maybe sometimes you find it dull and boring to do. Well, guess what? I am here to put all that right. English doesn't have to be boring or difficult. Hello, Ruffy. It looks like a green screen, to be honest. Does it really? Can you do this? Can you do this with a green screen? I wonder. Can you do this? Can you actually go into the green screen image like this? I wonder if you can. See, now I think you can't. So here I am. I'm definitely in the countryside. I'm definitely live. And now I'm standing on a farmer's field. I'm not sure what this is, by the way. Someone just asked what this is. What is growing in the field, Mr. Duncan? You know what? I'm not entirely sure what it is. It might be wheat. It might be barley. At this stage, it's rather difficult to tell. If you ask me the same question in a few weeks, then maybe I will be able to give you the answer. But at the moment, unfortunately, because this crop has only just started growing, unfortunately, I can't tell you what it is. I'm not a farmer, you see. I'm not a farmer. You may have noticed. A lot of people ask me, Mr. Duncan, do you own any animals? Do you have any cattle? Any sheep? I don't have any animals personally. However, I do like watching the other animals around here. We have lots of cattle, we have cows, we have sheep, we have wild animals as well, all sorts of things. Thank you, Ruffy. Ruffy, or is it Ruffle, says, that's what I wanted to see, thanks. Yes, this is real. I can prove it again as well if you want. Would you like to have a look at the view over there? Because I'm sure some of you are very excited to have a look over there at what is going on in the distance. I did this last week, but somewhere else. I was in a different place. Here we go. Let's see what happens when I do this. Oh, that looks nice. Shall we get a bit nearer? Shall we get closer? Shall we get a bit nearer? Yes. Oh, yes. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? A lovely farmhouse. And I would imagine that is one of the local farmers in this area. Isn't that lovely? I'm not sure how close I can get. I will try to get a little bit closer with my super duper camera. Oh, Mr. Duncan, that is very close. You are very close. So there is, I suppose I would describe that as a typical farm. A typical farm in this area. You can see there are some large buildings. There are some outbuildings where they keep their cattle. They might have cows, they might have sheep. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Is there a lake nearby? There are some lovely streams, some lovely rivers, and also there are a couple of disused quarries as well, which are now flooded. They are now full of water. And in the summertime, young people will go to that particular place and swim in the disused quarry. Of course, the only problem with doing that is it is a little bit dangerous to do. Some people have in the past been seriously injured and even killed whilst swimming in a disused quarry. I don't recommend it, to be honest with you. I definitely don't recommend it. Yes, this is a live picture. Wait there. I will try to show you. There I am. There is my hat and there is my mouth. Hello. Do you like today's live stream? Is it interesting? So now you know. We will change the view. Vitas asks, Mr. Duncan, will you still be live tomorrow? The answer is yes, I will be live tomorrow. My usual live stream will be with you tomorrow from 2 p.m. UK time. So the answer is yes, I will be with you tomorrow from 2 p.m. Although I will be in the studio tomorrow because the weather forecast for tomorrow is terrible. We have awful weather coming tomorrow. Oh, isn't that lovely? We have some lovely views today. There aren't many buildings around here because I am really in the middle of nowhere, almost. I have to say my camera is in a very awkward position today. Ah, there we go. Another nice view. And you can see there the heat is rising, you can see that there is a lot of heat plume rising up, which means it is very hot today. I would say today the temperature is around about 20 Celsius, again around 20. Tomorrow the forecast is heavy rain, lots of rain, thunder and lightning tomorrow. So tomorrow's weather is going to be terrible, which is the reason why I am out today. Ooh, there are some helicopters going by. Ooh, I wonder if I can find them. Oh yes, there they are. Hello. I think that's the first time I've ever captured helicopters flying by. Around this area we have a lot of helicopters flying around because about 20 miles away from here there is an air base where lots of young pilots will train, and quite often they will fly around in those little helicopters to train them and to show them how to fly through the sky like a bird. Personally, I would never go in a helicopter, ever. I have to be honest with you, I have a slight fear of helicopters. I don't like them. Over the years, too many people have been injured and much worse in helicopters. So to be honest with you, I do not trust helicopters, to be honest. I don't mind aeroplanes. I don't know why. I trust aeroplanes more than I trust helicopters. Please don't ask me why, because I'm not sure. I just have a feeling. Over there in the far distance, there are some cows in a field very far away. So that you can see now on screen is probably about 8 or 9 miles away. So it's a very long way away. And that is as near as I can get. Mug Samed, Mr. Duncan, are you making money from YouTube? Am I making money from YouTube? That is a very good question. It's also a question that I often ask myself as well. I'm back now. For those wondering, where are you, Mr. Duncan? Where are you? I'm back, I'm here, I'm live. I am live, but I'm not sure if I am actually alive. I am, of course, suffering with my hay fever, even though today, I have to be honest, I'm feeling rather pleased with myself because today, so far, I have not sneezed at all. Not once. Not once have I sneezed today, even though my hay fever is quite bad at the moment. Whenever I move my camera or my phone, the signal disappears. Now, I would say that the signal here is not actually very good today. I don't think the signal is great where I'm standing at the moment. Which is, of course, the big problem when you are live streaming. Because if you are outside doing this, you must have a good connection. And if you don't, then you are in trouble. By the way, do you like my hat? This is the hat that I don't normally wear. I don't normally wear this hat, but of course today, because it's very sunny, and of course I have to try and keep myself looking young and fresh for my viewers, I have to protect my delicate skin, you see, from the sun's rays. Hamid, I am from Saudi Arabia. Welcome everyone. Thank you, Mr. Duncan. He is wonderful. I hope to delve deeper into the language with you. Delve. Now there is a good word, I have to say. I love that word. If you delve into something, it means you go deep into that thing. You explore that thing closely. So you might delve in to a certain subject. Perhaps you are interested in learning the history of the English language. You might delve into that particular area, that particular subject. To delve is to go into. You might delve into some food. You might delve into a cake. You eat it hungrily because you haven't eaten all day, perhaps. Christina is here. Hello, Christina. We are very much looking forward to meeting you and everyone else in Paris next Wednesday. So not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. We will be in Paris and we will be meeting up with our big rendezvous on the 1st of June. I have to say I am really excited about it. I can't wait. Mr. Steve also is very excited. Between you and me, Steve definitely needs a break. He's been working so hard. I've also been working very hard. A few people have written to me to ask, Duncan, we've noticed that you have a lot of new videos on your YouTube channel. It would appear that you are doing more work than before. And that is true. In fact, at the moment, I have 4 English lessons that I'm making at the moment. I have a big long one. I have 3 short ones, but they are all in different stages of production. So it's a little bit like building cars. You start with one part, and then you add another part, and then you move along, and then something else comes along for you to start building as well. So at the moment I have lots of lessons that I'm producing, and they are all at different stages of production. To produce is to make. You make something, you produce a certain item, you produce a certain type of device, you produce a video lesson like I do. And I do have to say, I will agree with all of your comments. Yes, I have been very busy recently. I've been doing so much work. A lot of work, in fact. So this is different today, something different. I thought I would do something for a change on a Tuesday whilst out walking. And it's nice to see so many people joining me for this unusual live stream. I wasn't going to do this today, but then I decided that I should do it. Thank you very much for your lovely messages. Alexander says, yes, you are right, Mr. Duncan. Quite a few people have died in helicopter accidents. Kobe Bryant. Yes, of course, the basketball player. I wasn't sure for a second. Now, I don't follow sport very much, but Kobe Bryant, yes, he was a basketball player, a very successful one. And yes, he sadly died. And also the president of Iran, 2 Russian governors. Yes, they were all killed in helicopter crashes. It's true. And I don't know why, I feel better when there are wings next to me. I don't know why. The feeling of having wings, it feels more, well, it feels safer. Let's put it that way. Because even if the engine on your aeroplane fails, you can still fly. Not for long, but at least you have more chance, or a greater chance, of having a soft landing. However, when a helicopter goes wrong, it just falls from the sky. There is no way of saving it. And of course, there was that terrible accident in the US as well, between, I believe, I can't remember exactly, was it a military helicopter and a passenger plane? That was terrible. I think it was some young ice skaters. Young ice skaters. Am I right or wrong there? It only happened a few weeks ago, but that was also a terrible accident. And also there was the sightseeing trip. Just, I think it was the end of last month as well. Some tourists were killed in a helicopter crash. Oh my goodness. I would imagine by the end of today's live stream, I would imagine a lot of you will never go in a helicopter ever again. And it will be my fault. You can blame me. Hello to... Oh, I see. Yes, we have Hamid here. We have... Who else is here? Ong! Hello, Ong Trum, watching in Vietnam. It's nice to see you here today. We have nice weather. Sadly, it is not as hot as it is in Vietnam, unfortunately. Yabets is here as well. It's nice to see so many new names appearing on my live chat. I'm not staying here for a very long time, so don't worry. You will have the chance to get back to your job, back to your work, or whatever it is you are supposed to be doing. Mr. Steve was having his lunch break. He said he was having his lunch break at around about 2:30. I wonder if Mr. Steve will be coming out for a walk. We might see him at some point. We might actually see Mr. Steve. Although I would imagine now he's watching television. He's eating a big sandwich and he's watching TV, I would imagine, during his lunch break before he goes back to work. Yes, I am back tomorrow. I am back tomorrow from 2 p.m. UK time. 2 p.m. UK time. Tomorrow, live English Addict in the studio because the weather is going to be terrible. It's lovely to see your comments, by the way. I've had a few questions come through as well on my video lessons asking about how to learn English. There are some video lessons on my YouTube channel where I talk all about how to learn English, the best way to do it. Sometimes a certain type of learning is good for you, but for other people it might not be. So I always say that learning sometimes is a process where you decide what is best for you. Some people like listening to my video lessons. They like to watch them and listen to them. Other people don't. They prefer something different. So there are many ways of doing this, and definitely many ways of learning English. Just like learning anything, I suppose. Yes, 8 days. There are just 8 days before Mr. Steve and myself go to Paris. We have Mr. Steve's sister. She is coming over to stay at the house to take care of Mr. Steve's plants because he's so worried about his plants. For the past 3 days, Steve has been talking about nothing else but his plants. So he's actually called in someone to take care of his plants whilst he's away. He's so crazy about his lovely little plants. Yes, I am back tomorrow, don't worry. Just because I'm here today, it doesn't mean I'm not here tomorrow, because I am. I can safely say 110% that I will be with you tomorrow on the live chat. So don't worry, I will be here. So I thought today I would grab an opportunity. I would take that chance. Sometimes in life you have to. Sometimes you have to just do that thing, especially if it is something that you've always wanted to do, something that you've always yearned for, something you've always wanted to try, and then the opportunity will come your way, and then suddenly you have the chance to do it. And I always say, whilst you see a chance, take that chance, whatever it is. And that's one of the reasons why I love doing these videos. I love making my video lessons, and I really enjoy doing my live streams because it gives you a chance to listen to English and also chat with other people who are also learning English as well. I will be going in a moment for 2 reasons. 1, I am hungry, and 2, I can now feel my nose starting to itch. I can feel my hay fever is coming on. So I don't really want to stand here sneezing because it is not very educational, and it is definitely not entertaining. Well, it might be. Some people might find it entertaining watching me sneeze my head off, but I don't think I will be doing that, to be honest with you. Can you ever do hiking whilst live? I think it is possible, but you have to make sure you are in an area where there is a signal. You need the signal. That is the most important thing. You have to have a mobile signal, or else you can't do it. It's as simple as that, really. No mobile signal, no live stream. So if you start to walk around, there is a chance that you will not get a good signal. Especially if you are in the countryside like me. I live in the countryside, and we don't have a very good internet connection in this area. Is the air dry? Not at the moment. In fact, it's very humid these days. We've had around about 85, 90% humidity over the past few days. So today, the air isn't dry, it's actually quite humid. It's almost tropical. It almost feels as if I'm in some tropical country. But I'm not. I'm in England. That's where I am at the moment. We will have one last look at the landscape, and then I will say goodbye. So we will have a quick look around the area in which I am standing right now. I'm not quite sure what these houses are, whether they are farmhouses or just small cottages. I think these are cottages. People are living in those particular houses. So I don't think that's a farm. I think we are actually looking at some old stone buildings. In this area, by the way, there are many old buildings. Much Wenlock was formed in medieval times. Originally, Much Wenlock consisted of a large abbey, and then slowly over the years, Much Wenlock grew around the abbey. In fact, Much Wenlock refers to the White Abbey. I'm going to guess that the abbey originally was white or bright in colour because of the stone. Sadly, the abbey is now in ruins, unfortunately. I'm afraid there are still parts of the abbey and you can go to have a look at it. But Much Wenlock itself was actually formed from that one particular place, the abbey. I hope you're enjoying the lovely view. I will come back to me because I have a surprise for you. Are you ready for a little surprise? Wait there. Don't go away because there is a little surprise coming. In fact, we might describe it as a big surprise. Wait there. The one, the only, it's Mr. Steve.
Hello, hello Mr. Duncan, hello viewers, beautiful viewers from across the globe.
The one thing I've noticed already is, why are you so small?
Because you're closer to the camera.
Oh, is that it? Wait there. Is that better?
That's better. Well, I'm on my lunch break, Mr. Duncan, going for some exercise. I'm working hard. I'm not really skiving if my boss is watching. I'm just going for a quick walk. I'm entitled to a 45-minute dinner break, and that's what I'm doing. I'm using that 45 minutes to exercise.
So just in case Mr. Steve's boss is watching, Steve is working today, but at the moment he's having a rest because he's been so busy in that hot office.
Oh, I'm so busy, Mr. Duncan. I'm so bogged down with administrative work.
Bogged down. There's a good phrase, to be bogged down. I will put that on the live chat. Just a moment. I will put that on there.
And it's nothing to do with going to the toilet.
Bogged down. To be bogged down. It's nothing to do with going to the toilet. I've put it on there now.
No, yes. It means that you're very busy. You've got so much work. It's piling up, and you don't know what to do first.
Bogged down.
Bogged down with work. You've got too much work to do. You feel under pressure. You feel like something's pressing down on top of you.
Do you know someone earlier said, we think that is not real behind you. We think it is a green screen. So I had to walk off into the distance to prove that this wasn't a green screen.
No, it's definitely not. I've just walked up from there. I thought people could see me as I was walking up, but obviously you had the camera pointing in a different direction.
I've been showing the lovely viewers the views around this area anyway. I'm very aware that Mr. Steve is giving us his valuable lunch break. So I will let you continue with your walk.
I will continue with my walk, and then I will go home, get something to eat, and then continue my work upstairs for my company that I work for.
Definitely. He will definitely be doing work this afternoon, and he will not be relaxing in the garden. He will definitely be working, won't you?
There's lots of evidence. There's phone calls, there's emails sent. There'll only be a 45-minute gap where nothing appears to be happening, but that's because I'm on my official lunch break. Later than usual, but legal, and no one can sack me for it.
We do seem to be protesting or trying to prove this a little bit too much. But, of course, this might be used as evidence against Mr. Steve. And say, we saw you live walking around the countryside.
I'm entitled to a dinner break,
Yes.
and that's what this is.
So that's what this is. It's a dinner break.
So I'm going to go. Look at the time. I haven't got a watch on, but I'm pretending. Look at the time. See you all on Sunday.
Yes, Mr. Steve will be with us on Sunday. And, of course, the following weekend, we will be together in Paris, and we are looking forward to that. You are excited because you really do need a rest, don't you?
I'm excited, Mr. Duncan. I'm excited.
I'm not. I don't think that's excited. That's something very different.
Anyway, I'm going that way,
Okay.
and then you may see me coming back,
Oh.
returning the other way, because that's what I'm going to do.
Very exciting.
And I shall see you Sunday, and have a good rest of your live stream, Mr. Duncan.
I will have a good live stream. I'm going in a few moments anyway. And we will see you on Sunday.
Ta-ta for now from me. Bye.
Mr. Steve has gone. He's running off. I wish I could show you. Oh dear. I really wish I could have shown you Mr. Steve running there. Very funny. Anyway, I will be going in a few moments as well. I hope you've enjoyed this rather unusual live stream, something different today. I'm now being attacked by flies. They are coming at me from every direction. I will let you go, and I am with you tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow, the normal live stream in the studio. It will be me and lots of lovely English words. And of course, until the next time we meet here, you know what's coming next. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, have a super duper time, and Until tomorrow at 2 p.m. UK time, you know what's coming next. Yes, you do. Take care of yourselves until we meet again. Ta-ta for now.